Hello everyone, myself I'm Soundarya from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Currently I'm pursuing 7th sem in CSC department. Today let us discuss about user interface design. Um, First of all, what do you mean by user interface design? User interface design is also called as a UI design, is a specialized field of design focused on creating the visual and interactive elements of the digital product or software application that user interacts with. UI design aims to enhance the user experience by ensuring that the interface by initiative visualizing appealing and efficient. It plays a vital role in shaping and user appreciation. It helps in websites, mobile applications, and digital platform. Everywhere it helps us. Now let us see what are the principles of user interface design. First of all, first principle is visual design. Designer choose color, icons, graphics, layouts, and create a aesthetic interface. Now, if you take an example of mobile, we'll create something, change the icon shape, will give the background color. That is called as a visual design. And next is layout and organization. The arrangement of elements on the screen should be logical, making it easy for user to navigate and find the information. We can give an example like mobile, or we can give an example like desktop will arrange every element in a proper way. For refreshing, we'll give a easy key, and so that user can easily use it. And interactivity, UI designer determine how user will interact with the interface, including placement of buttons, menus, forms, and user interactive elements. This is user interactive and also user friendly element. It should be prioritized arrays of use, ensuring that user can completely task and achieve the goals efficiently without confusion. Yeah, this means that it is very user friendly, easily accessible, it will be interactive. Consistency, consistent design elements such as fonts, colors, and button styles help create a unified and familiar experience for user. As the consistency, if we work properly, we'll get a proper design or idea of it. Next, feedbacks and responsiveness. A interface should provide a feedback to user when they interact with it, indicating the outcome of actions and ensuring they know how to proceed. These are some of the principles of user interface design. By using in the user interface design, let us see how do this user interface design work in the Android Studio. Now, what do you mean by Android Studio? Android Studio is a platform where specialized integrated development environment. It is a IDE created by a Google for developing Android applications. It is officially and most widely used IDE for Android app development. Android Studio provides a robust set of tools and features that make it easier for developer to design code, test, and deploy Android apps. We will use full UID in the Android Studio and will design in this. Now, what are the key components? See, firstly, you can see user interface design, UI. Android Studio features are user friendly and initiative interface and streamlines the development process. The UI includes various panels, toolbars, and windows to assist developers in different aspects of app creation. Next, code editors. Android Studio supports multiple programming language, including Java and Kotlin. It offers code editor with features like auto creation, completion, code formatting, and syntax highlighting. These are code editors. Visual layout editor. Android Studio includes a visual layout where it helps in editing developers to design the user interface of apps using drag and drop interface. This will use in visual layout editor. We can drag and drop in this, we can change in this, we can do all the activities which is required. This helps to create a visual appealing layout without writing extensive XML code. Emulator where it is present for debugging or built in Android emulator lets developer to run and test the app of the Visual Studio device. Screen size, resolution, everything will be done in this. In after creating some idea project in the Android Studio, we'll go to emulator where when we start running, it goes to the emulator will start debugging everything, what error is there. If any error is there, it gives a compilation error or syntax error. This will be done. Next, debugging tools. Android Studio offers a robust of debugging tools, including a runtime code, inception, breakpoint, variable watches, and stack trace analysis when helps for the developer to identify and fix the code which is the problem is there in it. And this is a design of the Android Studio. As you can see here, observe. See, here is basically there are three sections in this. We will go, there is a code section and split section, design section. In design section, you will be visibling this thing, what you are there. In code section, firstly, we will write here, we will write a XML code. Then after XML is done, here all the design, this XML code in split, we can see both design and coding, both we can do at a time. And after finishing XML, we will go for a main activity where we'll write all the main programs of the Java which is there. This is about this, and here there are many of the libraries for this. There is a text, there is a text view, plain text, password, everything will be present in here. Now by this, let us take a simple example and make a look of it. Now if you take here I have taken a company database. Here in the company database, as we can see, this is a XML code. If we take a linear layout, this is a by additional which is given by a system. By additional which is given by a system. Then we have a relative layout. Why do we use this relative layout? Because here to fix the point, here as you can see in the design, to fix the point we will use a relative layout, and we will fix all the things in this. Next we will take a text view. This is a text view which we are taking company name, as we are taking an example of company database or a visiting card, also call it as a visiting card. In this, first we'll give the company name which is there, and then we'll give a image of it, logo of which we have been taken. Then we'll take a relative layout where it will be present horizontally, and we can represent it. And then we have view. We'll take text view, we will create all the text we'll write in this. And finally, after doing this all, we'll give a linear layout, because linear layout, it makes a subclasses in this, but this is a mixture of both relative layout and also linear layout. Now after completion of this XML code, it looks like this. We have a company name here, and also logo which is there. We'll get a phone number, name, and also address in this. Everything will be present, but in this picture you can't view properly. And we'll include a Java code. After this, we'll include a Java code which implements it to run in the mobile application. First we will take a package of this, and Android Studio will take import statements, will take main activity, override will take to override the statement, to see the statement which is not getting a error in it. Then here you can see, after this we'll get a proper design of it, proper view of it. And then see, you can see a UID which we are using in this image which we are importing. Here there is a UID design, which is taking principle we are using. Like UID principle, basically it is a change of color and fonts, icons we will use, visual 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 code which we are using in this. Here I'll show you. See, this visual layout editor which we are using here, as you can see here, we are using a text view. In this way we will implement UID in the Android Studio. And this will, after doing the Java code, we'll get a proper output of it. If we don't implement the Java code, we doesn't get a output for this program. We get a error because without implementing a Java code, we cannot run it. We cannot run because this is a backend. As it is a backend language, we have to give it in a proper way. This is a XML code which will implement both the CSS, and also we will use JavaScript more in this, and we will do this XML code. Both, if we implement both, it will run in a good way. I hope you have enjoyed this video and learned new thing through this. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and support to my channel. Thank you so much.